So are you in full-blown panic over Mamdani? Lots of people are, with good reason, as the election is less than a month away. And the communist as a commanding lead. We are awaiting new polling since Mayor Adams dropped out, but I don't expect Andrew Cuomo to be that close. However, it's not over till it's over, as Yogi Berra once said. But the specter of financial collapse and out of control violent crime has a lot of people very worried. So let's look at the money aspect of this. So we reported last week that New York City has lost 1.5 million residents over the last few years. Most of those people, big money, incomes, paying substantial taxes, gone. The people have been replaced by migrants and service workers, union people, that kind of thing, where the tax revenue is much, much lower. So the big money now is in the corporations, and they are located in Manhattan at the lower part of that borough. You all know that, Wall Street and on and on. These corporations pay an enormous amount of tax to New York City and state. Well, they're leaving too. So J.P. Morgan Chase now employs more workers in Texas than New York City. And a whole bunch of others. I could give you the names, but trust me on it. Goldman Sachs, they're moving to Texas or Tennessee. Not so much Florida. I don't know why. But Austin and Dallas are really, really gaining. In fact, New York City's financial services workforce has grown by only 4% in the last 6 years. Austin has grown 27%, Charlotte, North Carolina, 21%, Dallas, 11%. That is big money fleeing the state. Homeowners, when is the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, then this is for you. Scammers are stealing titles, and your equity is a target. Criminals forge your signature. Just like that, your home title can be transferred out of your name. That's why I partnered up with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Please use my promo code BILL at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you will get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts of any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code BILL. Why should you care? Because once the city goes into a spiral of debt, where it is now, okay, then bills don't get paid. Then chaos mounts. So I submit to you that if we have a Mayor Mamdani, we will have an exceedingly filthy city. Garbage won't be picked up, rats will be everywhere. The city will decline because overtime costs will have to be cut because the city's not going to have the money. Pay the workers for overtime. You know, on the Long Island Railroad, there are people, conductors, making $250,000 a year. It's crazy. And that is the liberals giving the unions what they want is across the board. Well, somebody got to pay for that. The city's got to pay for that. Now, Mamdani will raise taxes and that'll drive more people out. Let's take me, for example. I live 22 miles away from Rockefeller Center. And I used to go in the city every day. Now I go in maybe 3 times a month, 4 times a month, tops. And I never drive in. I take the LIRR. because you can't drive in. Going 22 miles can take you an hour and 45 minutes because the traffic is out of control. It's really, this is a city in decline, okay? And Mamdani is going to make it 100 times worse. So all I can be is Paul Revere, okay? I can warn and warn and warn. I know the people who don't know anything aren't listening to WABC. They don't seek information. They don't care. Mamdani is going to give them free stuff, so they'll vote for him. Okay, the cliche is be careful what you wish for, because boy, oh boy, there's going to be big, big trouble on the horizon if this guy gets in. And that'll doom Hochul, by the way, because things will be so bad in a year's time. Hochul, I don't even think she'll be able to run. But we'll see if my predictions come true.